lot of South Carolina students will be taking standardized testing this week, but a USC education professor says our kids take way too many standardized tests and there's no reason for it.
Yeah, parents, I bet you have an opinion on this subject. Our Robert Kittle tells us why a professor thinks the tests might actually be hurting your child's education.
The SC Ready tests a lot of South Carolina students in grades 3 through 8 will take this week are to see whether they're college and career ready. But USC education professor James Curlow says there's a problem.
We are over-testing. We are become what we can characterize as a test-centric environment of what schooling has become.
He says standardized tests are not a good indication of how a student, teacher, or school are doing. He says it also narrows the curriculum because teachers have to leave some things out in order to teach what's on the tests.
It has created a stressful environment in our schools among teacher, students, and I might add parents. And many teachers have left as a result of this environment.
Listen to these numbers. Dr. Curlow says that in the 1950s, a student between kindergarten and graduating high school would have taken about 3 standardized tests. Today, it's between 60 and 100. Dr. Curlow says he thinks students should be assessed on their entire body of work, not one test. State Education Superintendent Molly Spearman agrees.
I know we need to be accountable, and we need to give meaningful tests to give good information back to teachers, parents, and students. But sometimes we've gone overboard with it.
She says there is a bill that's already passed the State House and is now in the Senate that would cut back on the number of standardized tests that students take in grades 3 through 8. In Columbia, Robert Kittle, 7 News.
That bill is expected to come up in the state Senate this week, possibly even tomorrow.
As Superintendent Spearman also told Robert she's in favor of reducing the number of tests as much as possible, but a lot of them are required by the federal government.